This is Mercy Kisangala here. I'm a student of Uganda Christian University and I'm in my final semester. So today we're going to talk about online. But first of all, how are you today? How have you been? Are you well? Have you had something to eat or drink? Well, we're going to talk about online harassment. Have you been there before? Has it happened to you before? Yeah? What is online harassment? So, online harassment is the harassment online. In simple terms, yeah? Many of us have heard of domestic violence, which is physical, and the impacts are usually physical as well. And it can cause death. Domestic violence has been the most common violence, but when the lockdown became intense and brought about so much exposure to online platforms, since people were idle and bored, online harassment became a thing. I'm sure you're all wondering what exactly is online harassment. The examples are cyber stalking, cyberbullying, body shaming, belittling, threats, and many others. You have seen these things in hateful comments on social media and other online platforms. Now, what causes online harassment? 1. The need to revenge by people. Some people have been bullied a number of times and they feel like they cannot settle unless they do the same to other people. 2. Idleness. People are so idle on online platforms, and for their entertainment they decide to instigate violence among their fellows that are on online platforms as well. That is social media basically. Yeah. Another one is the character in people. Some people are not brought up well. Some people have bad character, and then by this they feel the need to attack various people online. Yeah. Social media platforms like WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, amongst others. Another is the fact that there is no serious policy that governs online harassment. This also pushes other people to continue instigating violence on different people online. Yeah. Now this happens in a way that the fact that the government doesn't have like a rule that governs the actual online harassment. Now, sadly or unfortunately, there's nothing much that we can do about online harassment really, because there is continuous use of online platforms and many have adopted to it because it's a very simple way for people to communicate. Anyone finds it easy to communicate through text, through WhatsApp, and it's kind of cool. Yeah, it's kind of really cool to the people that are using these online platforms for different kinds of work as well and other different things, despite the fact that some people misuse online platforms. There are so many effects of online harassment. People lose self-esteem. I'll tell you how. Self-esteem means confidence in one's own worth or abilities. It also means self-respect. A person becomes less confident. Some of them even shut themselves away from the rest of the world, which is very dangerous to our mental health. Trauma, for example, if photos of a person are shared without their permission and they're not aware about it, like photos, there could be not really indecent photos, but they could be just normal photos, and you're really not comfortable with someone sharing their photos to different online platforms. That is violence. Sometimes when people give bad comments or negative comments about someone's photos, it causes them a lot of trauma. That is one of the effects of online harassment. The unfortunate part is that the online harassers are usually very young people. The youth use fake accounts in different names to torment people online. This has made the youth lose focus, because instead of concentrating on studies and helping out parents at home, they have started to misuse online spaces because of idolatry. Even the police cannot help in this case, because how do you arrest a child that is below 18 years old? It is not allowed. That's why there is no punishment for most of the harassers. The only way we can help each other is be there for one another in case one is a victim. Talk to one another to reduce the trauma, to reduce the stress, to calm the stress levels down. Be kind to one another, pray at all times, and find things to do. It is important to find things to do. Idolatry is evil. I want to urge us to focus. It's okay to have fun and chat with friends on social media and other online platforms, but it also has to have a limit. Let's focus on our studies if it is school, or work if we have to go to work. Helping our parents at home if we are still home. Reduce on social media usage because it is very dangerous. If we spend most of our times on social media, it also is a thing to do, but it's kinda idolatry. Because how do you spend all your time on social media all day, all night? Yeah. Thank you so much for listening.